before an execution by electric chair. A wet sponge must be placed on the prisoner's head, so the current can pass through the brain instantly, ending life without pain. But a new guard deliberately skipped wetting the sponge, then placed it dry on the prisoner's head. He just wanted to see what would happen. Supervisor Paul noticed something off. The floor near the water bucket was completely dry. Before he could react, the execution began. With the flip of a switch, the prisoner was hit with unbearable pain. Everyone noticed something was wrong. Paul told his coworker, the sponge must not have been wet. But once the execution starts, it can't be stopped, or the pain would be even worse. They could only watch in horror. The smell of burning flesh filled the air. Spectators stood up, trying to get away from the scene. The warden asked Paul, "Why didn't you turn off the power?" Paul said, "Because the man is still alive." The guard responsible had no idea it would be this horrific. He turned his back, too afraid to watch. But Paul grabbed him and forced him to face it, told him to watch the whole thing, until the prisoner turned to charcoal, and finally died. Only then did Paul order the power off. He grabbed a fire extinguisher in anger, told the guard to clean up the mess. Afterward, the guard pitifully claimed he didn't know the sponge had to be wet. The deputy had enough, and punched him hard in the face. Paul quickly stepped in to stop him. He hated what the guard had done, but knew violence would only make things worse. Just then, the warden walked in, demanded to know what was going on. All eyes turned to the guard, but because of his father's influence, Paul simply asked that he be transferred. When Paul returned to the cells, he found the towering inmate Coffee, already in tears.